G'day! In today's video I'm going to open up a Lenovo IdeaSlim 3 14IRH10 and I want to see whether or not this can be upgraded or what can be upgraded. This one was originally manufactured early 2025. Now I've already taken out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws, all of which are T5 head screws. So you do require a not very rare, but an uncommon screwdriver. It's not a simple Phillips head. So with that removed, we can see what's inside. And oddly, I'm quite surprised. We have one PCIe slot here, but we also have another here for further expansion. Or at least that's what it looks like. I'm going to disconnect the battery here, which has a very weird coil going on with it. So I'm going to wiggle this back. That takes that out. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be taking DDR5 or DDR4. So I'll grab some DDR5 off my shelf to compare. Now, this is some older Crucial, which is now defunct, 16 gig DDR5. Grab that out and compare. Yep, they can sit in there, push down, and locks into position. So to take it out, all I need to do is pull the two tabs, it lifts up, and I can pull it out. Put it in on probably only about a 20-degree angle, and then pull down to lock into position. So pretty simple. Goes in here, loosely sits, push down, installed. That's all you have to do to install more RAM in here. I do like that it has a single one slot. I'm going to assume that it has 8 gig of, what's it called? 8 gig of onboard DDR onboard RAM. Let's check out the SSD over here. I use the standard Phillips head screwdriver here. Lift this up, wiggle it back, and we have Western Digital SN5000S, 512 gig, Gen 4x4. Now, let's see. That could go in here as well. So it doesn't. You can install a secondary SSD, but they do have to be of the shorter size. I can't remember the exact measurement of these ones. It's not the standard, was it 220/80? But you do have the option to add more to it, which is pretty neat considering this is a smaller machine. I'm going to put that SSD back in and screw that into position. Excuse me, phone. Go. So once you've added your RAM or added another SSD, we should be able to reconnect the battery from there. Push it, slide it back into position. Don't be too concerned about that little coil bit. And there's an integrated tray. That's interesting. It goes over the RAM. Once we get there, we should be able to push down, lock it in position, and then from there we can use our T5 screwdriver to put all these back in. I hope that helps, and I'll see you later. Bye.